the match, I spoke to Bomber coach Kevin Sheedy. Kevin, were you happy with that win?
Yes, it was a hard fought-out game until perhaps somewhere in the last quarter, but I felt that our players' endeavour and strength in the game was very good, and I think it was our best game for a while because we didn't play well against Collingwood last week, I didn't think, until the last quarter, and today we played well for 100 minutes, and perhaps Melbourne may have tired a little bit after the night game and got us ahead, but we were 3 goals ahead and still had the breeze in the last quarter, so I felt that up until three-quarter time when maybe their fitness or tiredness might have come into it, we were playing well.
Did you feel you adequately covered the loss of Paul Salmon?
Paul Salmon's always going to be a hard player to fill in for, but I think that if there's one player we might be able to cover is a Paul Salmon, because we can use Madden and Merritt and Van der Haar if we need be, because at the moment Paul's back on the back line. We've got Weston to come back soon and Neil Clark and players like that, so we can cover perhaps the big man more readily than the medium-sized guy.
It looked a very physical game from our side of the fence.
Yes, it was, and that's a credit to both teams because that's what everybody goes along to football for. Hard, strong, at the ball, and was no give-or-taker out there, that's for sure. It was a great game from that spectacle, and that's a good sign from Melbourne because that's where Melbourne have had to improve, and they have improved in that strength area. That's very, very impressive improvement in their game.
Bomber coach Kevin Sheedy, certainly was a tough physical game, as Kevin in fact played it himself. And speaking of Paul Salmon, I'm sure Paul was watching tonight. He underwent a knee reconstruction late in the week. Paul, hope you're up and about very